She know I keep the bag on me. How I got a couple racks on me. I'ma hit it, then I dip. No, I do not trust a bitch, cause they all be the same to me. All these thoughts always running through my head. I'ma get the bag, double back for the bread. I'd rather smoke a blunt, kicking back in my bed. And yeah, she in my line, cause she know I'm getting bread. And she know I keep the bag on me. How I got a couple racks on me.
Yo, what's good, y'all? So today I got y'all boys with the best method to win boot camp. So I know I've already made a video on this, but trust me, boot camp's coming out this weekend. I know y'all are gonna want your unlimited boosts or whatever. If you like the jacket, you're gonna want to get that too. But this event is really honestly not that hard if you do my method. So in this gameplay, you can't see right now, but we're playing this Asian clan, the lore people. One of them, they're actually one of the best like Asian clans on Xbox. They're one of the only ones, but so they're from the servers, obviously. This is in Asia servers right now. This is I won in Asia servers last time and West actually. So I won it twice top 10, and I'd already won the event. So I was just like playing it for VC and stuff. It's really not hard. But look, so we're trying to get our lobs in. We got that one there, and look, their center's like trying to play the lane and play the lob. So we're just going for lobs in this gameplay. But so if you didn't watch the last video, the keys are you want to get the 6 lobs in first. And look, he's trying to low-key shoot a 3. I don't know what these kids are doing. They're like playing defense too. We're giving them lobs and stuff, trying to trade with them. But if y'all didn't watch the last video, you're gonna want to get 6 lobs in for each game as they get the steal. 6 lobs and then shoot the rest 3s against bumps. But like they mess up the lob there after they steal ours. So at this point, I'm messaging them saying like, what are you doing and all that. But you want to trade lobs obviously with the people, so that way you can get the most rep. Like you don't have to deal with people sitting in the paint, because we did play that second game, you'll see. But now they're doing it. So we're seeing like they're gonna do it again. Look, they're putting the center in the paint once again. I throw it, barely get that off. But then there's gonna start being weird. They're gonna get a big lead in us, and these kids are from the servers too, so they have a huge advantage. Y'all are gonna see the comeback we make. So look, throws the lob there. We're standing behind him trying to like make a miss or something, because Intimidator be activating if you're behind him sometimes. But look, their center's still standing there. They're being weird. Now they decide to play defense for some reason. And then look, I just lose the ball. Can't do nothing about that. I'm trying to tell my teammates to play defense. We don't. They give up a free lob. So yeah, it's just not a good start to this game at all. We're down 8-4. I was forcing lobs too. I should have just like started to shoot 3s. But it's also hard because they can actually play defense, because they're all 3 from the Asia servers. So it's hard. Like it's hard to play defense if you're not from here, basically. So their defense is pretty good. I forced a lob, it's not there. They get their lob in, and look, they're up 10-4 like that. So I don't know if that's what they're doing the whole event, just like snaking people like really early in the game. But look, I throw another lob, not there. Down 10-4, they get another lob. Thank goodness he misses that. That would not have been good if he made that. But at this point, I just like decide to shoot 3s, because I'm trying to win this game, y'all. In boot camp, obviously you want to get all the lobs you can. Like it's very important. But you want to win the games too if you can, for sure. Because if you win the games, you get so much more rep. You'll get like 9k more rep, which is like a lot. You're going to get like 17, 18k if I remember right per game. You're getting like half it off win bonus about. So look, step back, hit that green. On the 3, y'all can see I'm really delayed. This is obviously Asia servers. And so they have a huge advantage. They have everything going right for them. They have the lead. Oh look, he drives them for the layup. They're from the servers. There's everything going right for them. But I got my first 3. We're just doing everything we can to take 3s and get stops. We're only down 3 right here, luckily. But I'm just zigzagging around. It's hard to dribble. I hit exit wide open in the corner. He greens that. So it's tied right now. We somewhat came back. All this guard is really doing is fading. I don't know why. Yeah, takes a fade there, greens that. And but yeah, that's the key. Just try and get your 6 lobs in. This is also something people don't know. I don't think I shared this in the last video. You want to get the 6 lobs in first if you can. That's why it's forcing them early. Because for the rep, how it works, like the rep system this year, it counts like the stuff you do first before you reach the rep cap. There's a certain rep cap, and like I'm pretty sure 6 lobs in events gets the cap. So you need to get the 6 lobs without doing anything else too. That's your goal. Obviously, if people are gonna sit in the paint, you're not gonna be able to get all 6 to actually count. So you're just gonna have to shoot 3s. But if you can, always get the 6 lobs in first. So that way, because it counts like the first 6 things you do, essentially. So it'll count the first 6 lobs. The 3s won't count for rep. 3s are just to end games fast. So look, I'm trying to get a 3 here. I take a fade away, no stamp, green that. Low-key, the fades are nice in Asia too. I was doing those the whole event. It was 19-16. He throws a lob to the center. He catches that, and then We're up 19-18. I just need an easy 2 to win. That's it. I really don't want to give him the ball back considering our defense is pretty bad on here. I get the fade. He jumps. Still green it. So that's game. And then game 2. This is a game against Weirdos. So basically, y'all know you want to get the 6 lobs in, or if you can, trade lobs. But this is what happens if you played Weirdos. Y'all are going to see these kids are just... They're literally putting like 2 or 3 people in the paint. I don't know why. Some people in Asia were just literally going in to hold ball or to just sit in the paint. But I was just forced to shoot threes this game. These kids are randoms. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what place I got after this game. And I won West too. But like these are the first 2 gameplays I had from Asia. So I didn't bother to show y'all West gameplay. Because West gameplay, we're just playing randoms the whole time. But right here, he passed it to him. I don't really know what they're doing. He's going for a contested layup, I think. I hit that kill. We're just basically letting him score at this time. What we want to do, we want to send our interior down to cherry pick in actual games like this. So then our lock can get stopped. Normally I like to run a stretch. We had a stretch of center originally. And then he had gotten hit offline. It kept happening repeatedly to him. So we had to pick up Exit, who's playing with us on lock. But we'd prefer like a stretch or shooting glass lock for this so he can play good paint defense. But Exit was doing his thing. So yeah, all my teammates had gotten fried basically, and we still won. This is kind of lucky. Step back, green that. So we're trying to get as many 3s as possible, honestly, because these kids, like, I don't know why they want to sit in the paint. I don't even think they're going for the win. Look, as I'm lagging, I really don't know what they're doing. Look, this kid's just dribbling around. They're just honestly just running around the court randomly. And so look, he's gonna pass it in. He throws a pass off the rim somehow. There's no time left. He's forced to chuck it up. We get the stop there. Good defense. And then he's waiting, trying to get the lob. We get that one off somehow. I don't really know how. It does a good job on our interior splitting the defenders. But we got 1 lob in. Honestly, if you take 3s first and go ahead and go for 5 lobs or 4, because that's all it'll really count depending on how many 3s you take. So yeah, but I'm just going for 3s. I don't really care. I'm not too worried about the lobs because I know, look, bro, kid's not picking up on the screens. He's sitting directly below the basket while his teammate gets hammered as I green the 3. I was going off in these servers. My 75 is completely badged out. Y'all are going to want to badge your 75 out as much as you can. Try and get all 20 of those shooting or however many you get, because that's really important. I was not missing in this. My 75 was prepared because y'all know my 75, this was the player I used to win Formula on a 75 overall. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to ever do that. Made a video on that. But yeah, just make sure your 75 is max. You gotta have the right lineup as I green another 3 right there. My 75 honestly was just way better than everyone else's. And then I had a max 75 interior. He got all his finishing from the previous from Formula, because he was on the 75 too for Formula, the person I was playing with. But he had set Y3. I don't really know how or why that goes in. But we only have 1 lob this game. It's not looking that good rep-wise, but we just got to end this thing as fast as we can. We find the lob right there. I throw that. That goes in perfectly. So we're chilling right now. It's just as long as we get like 1 more lob in, honestly, we'll be fine. Because you want to win the games. Y'all are going to see. I don't think I believe like I showed like any amount of points I got after each game, but y'all are going to see the win bonus is just way better than like... Yeah, you get a huge win bonus if you win compared to if you don't. So you gotta win games. If you don't win every game, I mean, you're not going to in Asia at least, because there's weirdos in here. But if you don't win every game, it's okay, obviously, as long as you get like your lobs, and you can still get like 11k for an L compared to like 18k for a win. So like 17 or 18k you normally get. So it's not that big of a deal if you lose like once or twice. But you gotta try and win as many games as possible. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Do a weird behind the back, step back. That dude, I don't know where he's going. I do a quick stop, green in Asia. But if y'all have trouble like shooting in Asia, I know Asia's probably the easiest server to win, honestly. Less people, it's just all Americans pretty much. Like these kids, I don't even know what they're doing. I don't know if they're from the server because they're playing really weird. Didn't even seem like they're trying to win. But practice the shooting in Asia if you want to play here in any delayed server, because I definitely would, because you have a greater chance to win. But yeah, shooting is really not that hard in here if you know what you're doing, if you're used to it, which I am. But I see the lob open. He picks up finally. This kid stops being weird. So we get the lob there. So this game, honestly, it went a lot better than I thought at the end, because we got our 3 lobs, which is really like, I think we're going to get 4 or 5. But 3 is decent against these kids. It's just being weird. Honestly, don't even know how they have 13 points, honestly, too. That's kind of sad. But he does a little spin, contested layup. Don't really know how that goes in, but it's kind of weird. So right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to end the game with a 3. Yeah, step back. green again, look at that, and Asia. So I was going off in both these games. I'm going to show y'all the screenshot of what I ended up getting and how I did in West too. And let me know if my method works for y'all. Please, if you want to go win boot camp, I guarantee try my method because this worked for me. I won 4 times in the last 2 events, so I definitely know what I'm doing. So let me know if the method works, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.